Okay, I've got a scenario for you. You've just seen a job on LinkedIn, you're the perfect candidate, you tick every single box and you'd love to work for that business, but it already has 100 applications. What is the best way of ensuring that you stand out from the crowd? I had a similar situation recently where a role that I was recruiting had 140 applications come through within 4 days before I took the ad offline. While every CV was reviewed, the candidates who stood out weren't always the ones with the most detailed applications. They were generally the ones that reached out to me directly to express their interest, and how they did that really mattered. For example, one candidate emailed through their CV with a couple of short paragraphs explaining exactly who they were, what they'd been doing, and why the role made sense for them. They then called me a couple of hours later to follow up. That gave me immediate context, made it really easy to prioritize a conversation with them. On the other end of the spectrum, I also received a message that simply said, "Can you call me?" with no CV, no detail. And while there's nothing inherently wrong with that, I did prioritize conversations with the candidate who'd taken the time to write a bit more and share a bit more about why they were right for the role. The takeaway here is that applying for the role is important, but pairing your application with a clear, thoughtful outreach can make a real big difference when volumes are high. I would suggest that making that contact, be it with a recruiter or with a business advertising directly, would actually be more important than writing a cover letter and is a better use of your time. It doesn't need to be too long or too pushy, but a bit of context in a CV will go a really long way in helping you stand out for the right reasons.